Hello, 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 hello. How are you? Welcome, Grand Collective, to Grand Madame Tarot. Happy Tuesday. I tell you, I'm still going through changes with this weird lighting here. I don't know if it has something to do with my lighting here or the camera itself. I had to trash one first 9-10 minutes too of a live I was trying to get done. Um, anyway, I do look at least a little bit better. Moving right along. Also, you never know what you're missing until you actually start looking for things. When I trashed this earlier live, something popped up on my screen about my ads being canceled, my monetization being like canceled. So, which brings me to our discussion for today. It has to do with I'm using the die. The die has been cast. I already pulled some cards. Let's see how this looks now. Seven. Seventh house deals with contracts, agreements, not just business, not just marriage contracts, all contracts, including with YouTube, which is business. Seventh house, Mars in Aries. What does that mean? Rushing into contracts, rushing out of contracts, not looking carefully enough, not paying attention to detail. I just lost Aries here. Yes, I'm guilty of that until I saw that I wasn't being monetized and I needed to know why. And then the thing just went on off. I was like, oh, what is going on here? So after I finish with this, I'm going to go back and do some double checking. Okay. Yeah. Uh, this is so funny because we're talking about contracts, the contracts we're getting into. Yeah, I tried putting on, look at this. I just have black eyes, look like a vampire. But anyway, or some type of alien. Maybe I am. First card up, the Chariot. Now, the Chariot is cancer driven, but it also is about having the confidence, this inner strength to make a decision and move forward, controlling your anxiety, your emotions without a leash, only with your mind. So, this is about a mindset that is ready to move forward towards their goals. And with Mars in Aries in the seventh house, a strong tendency to leap before looking, which has led to the Five of Cups. Five of Cups is about disappointment, regrets. Doggone, I wish I had to do it again. And it's so funny. Both of these cards are dealing with frequency 417. So whatever has happened has caused heartbreak, not just regret, but bitter disappointment here. Bitter disappointment and a great deal of being overburdened and stressed. Okay. Yeah, the cards are shuffled and everything. A decision has to be made, and the decision is now being made from a point of strength and clarity. And that decision is to do whatever it takes for success now. There's still some hope left where whatever it was that you wanted to do and that you started out to do, you can salvage something left and move forward with that. Okay. And here we have again strength, and it's right underneath the Chariot. Confidence. your own inner power, inner peace. Some of you have planted some seeds in foreign lands, and those seeds are coming back. I'm not talking about buying from Temu. And maybe some of you have bought some wholesale items from foreign lands that you can sell online. But let's see how that plays out. And some of you are really regretting it. Some of you may have not realized how long it can take to get the. Well, see what's happening now. It takes you some time to get the products to you anyway. That's why some of these places have started setting up warehouses within the United States. But now, with all that who struck John going on in the Red Sea over there with Israel, ships can't cut through that Suez Canal. And so they're taking the long way down the eastern portion of the African continent, all the way down past the Horn, and then not the Horn, past the Horn, all the way down past Madagascar into the Indian Ocean to get back on the Atlantic Ocean and come up that way. So I don't know how much longer that's going to take, but I think it is. And look at this. Yeah, this is by ship. By ship. See the ships in the back going up and down? Yeah, those are rough seas down there from what I have seen where the two oceans meet, the Indian Ocean and the Atlantic. I'd be afraid to push it. There's definitely no swimming there, right? That's picturesque. You just stand there and take pictures. I would love to see it in person, but I wouldn't go anywhere near it because that's exactly what the water looks like. It's like one side is fighting the other. Fight, 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 fight. Okay. Also, what I'm finding here is that it looks as though the overburden came about because there was no balance to the situation. Someone was really dumped on, or someone had taken on so much more than they could chew that they knocked themselves off balance. Bam. Turned their whole life upside down. What was going on here? Turned their business upside down. Now they were seeing things. These are life lessons, seeing things differently. Now you're asking the questions. Here's the Knight of Swords coming in. Push this further back. All this has to do with contracts and maybe involving yourself in contracts you weren't quite ready or prepared for. Read the fine print or just didn't understand what you were looking at. Now here's something going on in behind your back. Or somebody's trying to make moves that the other parties don't know anything about. Seven of Swords. Okay. Somebody's feeling very insecure about what they are doing, so this is why they're sneaking around the way they are. Let's see what else this has to say. Which is causing more pressure. Or maybe let me pull another card. Less pressure. Okay, so we have the Ten of Cups at the top. Excuse me. And we have a means out, a solution. You have a solution. And it's interesting that whatever the solution was, it had to be kept a secret to get something done. Cool. Okay. Okay. Yeah. It circumvented a lot of stuff. Got around the naysayers, I wonder if you're getting around violations. I don't know about laws and rules, but it got you around some things. And what it looks like from here is that you really had to, or someone really had to think creatively to get on top of this situation. Decisions had to be made, but they could not be made. The way you were thinking, let's say last week, is not the way you're thinking right about now. All of that has to change. And it did. It did. Let's see what was said. Ooh. because this happened. Yeah, tower came down. The tower came down. Okay, folks. We were talking about a lot of money here. Ten of Pentacles. And someone has just withdrawn themselves emotionally from the job and moved on to something new. This is interesting. So someone was, they had some success before they left, but they knew they had to go. Not sure where they were going to go, but they knew it's like, I know I can't stay here. I've done whatever I could do here. Now I'm moving further on for some success of my own. I've seen how things really work. It's been exposed. This is not for me. And someone I feel strongly has set out with some friends to create what they wanted in the first place because they were not given what they were promised. The whole thing has been changed. Whole thing's gone upside down. No, turned around. Wheel of Fortune. Mm-hmm. But that's not a bad thing. That's a real thing. Now they're responsible for their own success. Things went 360. And it's like starting over, but it's like starting over on that spiral I was telling you about not too long ago from a higher level. Ten of Cups, optimal happiness. And it's working. It's working. All they have to do is be patient. It's temperate. And there's the victory. There's the victory right there. So, that's a good thing. Not staying on here long. I've already done my hour. That was for yesterday. I just wanted to pop in and say hello. And that there was something nagging I needed to say again for whomever this was for. Congratulations. You are doing it. It's not over. You haven't finished now. You finally got yourself, you've got your network set up, you've got your partnership, your new partnership set up. Now it's time for you to sit down and figure out how to get what you want. Okay? Because you're almost there. Success is coming. Okay? This is Grand Madam wishing you much love and success.